Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
They're on 17.
Man in motion is Brown. Murray now going to throw to open. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
One more, right? One more! 2-2. Come back, come back.
From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
2 1st downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
1st down.
The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he's into the end zone. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
Packers 7, Steelers 0.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 7-5, Panther 60, Panther 60.
They go play action with Sanders. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he will go all the way. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Boy, what a return right there. I mean, just a complete breakdown by this kickoff team. He's able to get loose up that right sideline, and fortunately, they're able to get him down eventually, but not until he sets his offense up with excellent starting field position.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. Left side, it's caught by Brown. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Now Murray keeping it himself.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Working out of the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he will get into the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Packers. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Packers 14, Steelers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Sanders. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. That's a Steeler first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Come on. Hit. Hiking. Go.
From the gun, it's Shador. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Got it. Ready?
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. It covers 51 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Etienne. This defense stacked up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up second and goal.
19 Lions. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
The kick is good.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Play action now. It's Murray. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big gainer for Green Bay. 41 yards. That's quickly out to Smith. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Green Bay.
Running is Jacobs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job.
And he'll take it on in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the check. Not liking 18.
On first down, it's Sanders. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
It's 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Tag.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And now it's 4th down. To return, it's Nixon. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Murray now. And down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
And he will have a Packers first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches. And in motion is Smith. Now inside the 25. And he'll take this one in. Devontae Smith, touchdown Packers. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the jump. Deputy. 60, Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready.
To throw is Sanders. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. We're going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Murray.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On third down, Murray. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Packers set to kick this one away. Scotty Miller deep to return. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Cowboy 80. Check. Riggs, Ryan. Go, Riggs, go. Ready.
Now, Sanders. Now a shot here, deep middle. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And for this entire first half, the secondary's really been on the ropes. I mean, they've already given up 3 touchdown passes, Mike. So if I'm this offensive coordinator, I'm saying until you prove to me that you can defend the deep ball, I'm going to continue to test the deepest layers of your coverage. This time it falls incomplete, but don't expect that to be the last time they go after it.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready. Liking 18. Ready.
Now, Shador. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Throwing again is Sanders. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Ready.
On third down, here's ETN. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Now on fourth down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to draw closer. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Hey.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
On the double. Here we go. Set. Kennedy Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 yards.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Nick, Bronco 80. Warrior 70.
Sanders will throw it. This is intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. And the Packers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. With Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. Hook him up on a second down and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Murray on third down. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
This fielded in the end zone. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
On the set. Ready. Ready.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On third down, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
At their own 30-yard line.
On first down, it's Murray. On the move left. He runs with it. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
Big X open, Big X.
He'll throw on first down with Murray. Man, it's A.J. Brown brings it in. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Forced out wide. Now he'll run. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Here's a design run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't fit it, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. We wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh, Lord. I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set.
Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. John Smith, the tight end. Man, he was looking for there. It's second down.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pitch.
And Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete.
This is one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve.
They get 18 on the pitching catch. Good for a Steeler first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Sanders going to throw again. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
60 average. 6, 10.
Again, it's Sanders. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown Steelers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Steelers 28. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Bo Melton on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Murray. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Packers. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On the set. Dragon 60. Let's go. Cowboy 80. Hey, Smash. Trap 60. Trap 60. Warrior 70.
Now Stewart on 1st down. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
70. 70 lying.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Edgerrin Cooper. He gets in for the sack. It took a while. That is his first on the year.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track.
Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Evan Williams.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now, Murray on the bootleg. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression. Move on to the next play. And just throw that ball away.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on. Hit. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Go. From the gun, it's Shador. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he'll be out of bounds, but gives them some breathing room. Up to the 35-yard line. Now, Jacobs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. In motion, Reed. Murray from the gun on 3rd down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. On comes the Packers punting team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here is 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scotty.
They'll drop to throw. Again, working deep downfield. And this will be incomplete.
Everybody in that defensive huddle just continues to remind themselves, you know they're going to take shots. They're going to try to throw the ball over your head and see if they could generate a big play. So continue to defend it just like they did there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 30.
To throw again is Sanders. Trying to throw that one on the run, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Big Lion.
Throwing again is Sanders. That's over the middle and taken in by Fryermuth. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, right?
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for a Pittsburgh
Out of the gun.
Steeler.
It's a big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.